as the Bears get set to match up with the New York Giants. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're
oh boy is right. Oh boy.
I'm gonna get wrecked.
By who?
The Bears user. Good old Matt.
Matty Grant?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try something different this game. What up, G? What are you doing there, little buddy? JR.
Junior.
Pedro. Oh my god. Okay. Junior JR Vanco, that's hilarious.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone
Better tackle, shoot.
feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Fields. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big
And Gesicki died.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series you pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Fields. Popped it up. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return comes to a halt.
That's an incomplete pass, but alright. I'll take my fumble.
Costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take
Gosh darn it.
and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Saquon, you're my whole team. My whole team sucks. I just realized I'm the freaking Broncos.
I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Roxanne. Anyone here gonna get MLB the Show?
Nope.
Tragic.
Yeah. I haven't bought it in a while because they got rid of online franchise, so I said fuck that.
Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're bringing it back, but they are bringing co-op.
Definitely not the same.
Yeah. I mean, I try to get it like once every 2-3 years, just to.
I ended up buying a different baseball game, kind of like get my fix in.
RBI baseball? Or
no,
OOTP, whatever it's called?
That one, yep.
Oh, that's like
simulation shit, but it's like what I actually like doing, like managing a team and everything.
Yeah. Jeez, okay.
maxed out position because he creates
I mean, that one and the one for soccer is like very good.
Never played the one for soccer, just because I'm not obviously that big of a fan of soccer, but I've heard it's good.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they try the right.
Oh my gosh. Good cut. That's right off the guy's ass.
And now here's a carry heading left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Dances by him. And he is out of bounds right.
Jeez, I'm getting wrecked. Here he has... Oh, he has Miles Sanders. No wonder I'm getting wrecked.
Miles Sanders isn't even good.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down.
Yeah, but Miles Sanders was X factor.
Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete.
Wait, I'm against Matt Grant. Oh, I know how he plays. I'm stupid.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Oh, okay.
He's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown.
Then again, my team's not the same, so I can't do it. Okay.
Jarnell Mooney.
I totally forgot how he played, and now I just remember. But I allowed a touchdown, so that's on me. Oh, who's a good ducky? Oh, he does like a better version of what I do. Check downs, drags, quick slants, quick verts.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the
He'll run if he has to, but he usually just quicks passes. But since he has Fields, he's gonna do a lot more rollouts.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Saquon.
Wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff looking right.
That's not a holding. That's not a holding, you cheap bastard. I mean, I don't care about this season anymore. Once I lost last game, it was over. Fuck.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. Well executed there on 2nd down. So do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility. But now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
I want to go for it.
Close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500.
Oh my God, react, guys. Come on.
This little mini run coming too late to salvage their season.
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Our score after
That's a good idea.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's not what I like to hear.
Handoff comes to Montgomery.
What the heck?
Gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that
Oh no, he had halfback got fullback. That threw me off.
They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make
Oh my god, you guys suck at pursuit angles. Come on. Oh well.
111 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this forward for about
Jeez, I'm getting torched.
That sucks.
Well, it's 7-7. It's just I'm getting torched on the run.
Maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run.
Finally, stop him.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now they try the right side here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Attaboy defense.
Now after a loss of 2.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble, then recover, hand things over to their offense.
Damn, what a cheeser.
Offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both
Start calling you McMoud.
their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Do you two like to get down, you dudes?
You like to do it yourself?
My name's Dick Down. I like to get down on dudes.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
That is surprising.
And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Oh man.
Shake things up a little bit to try and get this off.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Yeah, usually I'm pretty up there. I've also been trying to run the ball a lot more lately, though, or this year, to try and just get myself to be balanced. Yeah, a lot of it's just with Taylor, though, and like I don't run with Velcro at all. If I had the ability to, like I could, I just. I mean, like, yeah, like, I mean, even then, though, like, 1,400 though is like, you know, 14 and 13 respectively, I should say, like,
what's the point?
is like pretty good, because it's like actually I think it puts me like at least both of us like top 10. Yeah, or top 15. I mean, like somewhere up there.
But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Jeez. No, I lost Mudkip.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first
What are you doing, Jaylene? I hate when he... Come on, give me a... I know he doesn't have abilities, but come on.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 134 yards rushing for him now as his sensational
I'm doing terrible. Fuck.
continues.
This is a run play.
Right back to him on first down. Open space inside.
Yeah, I thought I know it was a run play. I still couldn't stop it. Oh well.
A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ask next time. Don't try to get it yourself, okay? Oh, I'm down by 10. Hey, how do you guys pass the ball? I can't figure that out.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
I mean, it's route concepts.
Yeah, that doesn't help my quarterback.
Yeah. Read the corners, read the safeties after, know who the guy is using, and then plan knowing what he does. For me, like, up until the point where I started to have to try to catch up to Andy, like, I had a clean game. Like, I only had a touchdown. I was, like, 13 for 15. Like, and then I got a pick before half with my guy just running right past the ball and not even trying to catch it. And then after that, I threw, I think, one or two more because I was trying to play catch up. But, like, and getting absolutely boned by fucking Madden. But, like, with Andy, Andy's going to sit there and try to cover everybody in a general vicinity. And so, like, with, yeah, somewhere in the middle. So if you get him, like, crossing routes, just wait for the guy.
X factor.
You gotta, like, basically get him to, like, commit to somebody and then go with the other one. Which sounds a lot easier said than done, obviously, but, like, Andy's gonna sit there and probably usually go for the second guy that crosses his face, so you just wait for the first one.
I've noticed that.
Speaking of which, there he is.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here.
I got a good one. You
Around
ready?
the NFL.
Absolutely.
Knock, knock.
Honestly, that was a good one. I was happy with that one.
So there's three dwarfs. They're at their house, you know, hanging out, shooting the shit. What's the name? Nick's one of them, right? No, it's still relevant right now. So, you know, they're sitting around and shooting shit, and, you know, one dwarf says, you know what? I think I have the smallest hands in the entire world. Nah, I'm telling you, I have the smallest hands in the entire world. And the other dwarf says, you know what? I think I have the smallest feet in the entire world. We're like, no. Like, so then the third one goes, you know what? I think I have the smallest penis in the entire world. You're like, no way. I'm telling you, I have the smallest penis in the entire world. So they're talking to each other like, you know, we should get that big Wood's Book of Records guy over, you know, measure. Just to see, you know, if we're actually the record holder. So, you know, they make a call, and, you know, the guy comes to their house. So, first dwarf goes in, measures hands, and comes back out, and Bork he goes, I knew it. I have the smallest hands in the entire world. Guinness Book of Records, smallest hands in the world. So the second dwarf goes in, gets his feet measured, and, you know, comes back out, and super excited. He goes, I knew it. Small feet in the entire world. The world record. Small feet. So the third dwarf goes in, gets his feet measured, comes back out, and says, who the fuck is Jared Side?
You know, I don't think that was really that funny. I just feel like that joke took a little bit longer, you know? It was a long joke, I didn't feel like the payoff was really there, and I think the execution was missing a little bit, you know? Jesse will laugh at fucking anything.
It's a good one.
Honestly, I laughed a lot harder at you. Want to hear a good joke? Knock, knock, and then you fucking laughed. It was funny. I mean, that's just hurtful, but
Yeah. He made the 61-yarder? Great. Yeah. What? I suck.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
Dude, block. Come on, thank you. I need 10 yards at least. Alright, halftime, down by 13.
Halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way.
I swear, I can only run.
New York. A big play there.
Because running is what's easy.
His second TD of the game and 16th
No,
on
it's just
the
I
season.
can't pass.
Or
I don't
can
know
be,
why.
I should say.
Out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Running's a lot harder after everyone has fucking superstars over their D-line.
Even if they have superstars D-line, I still don't have that much of an issue. Unless you get those diving Nick Dow tackles.
Yeah, Andy's really good at those too. Dude, you get so lucky on so many of this. No, it's not.
How?
Suctions you right to my guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, cheese. I forgot.
No,
You do it with your
choose the tackle.
safeties. You do it with every single fucking player. You did it with Burgess. Like, you do those dive tackles and it suctions you right to me. Like, it literally happened with Burgess like 16 times. It's not just Cashman. Like, it's your, like it's all over the place. Yeah, I got my dick kicked in. I don't know how else to describe that to you. Oh, sorry, I forgot that Matt was with you on that one.
Hello. How you doing?
I did not play like shit. I had a flawless game up until like right before half. What do you mean? I was down. I literally was down 1 score before like it was gonna be until that one bullshit play. It was 28 to 13. I was literally about to score and be within 1 possession, and then all of a sudden it like fucked me. When your 5'9" corner goes up over Pitts for a fucking pick, yeah. Stop it.
Not really. You're just practicing the cheese and you got good at it.
It's not shit. I don't understand how defense views it to be cheese. Someone explain it to me.
Now they try the right side here.
I mean, I understand baiting, that's skill. But if you're abusing the suction tackle...
Yeah, I didn't even throw a
sucks.
single pick to Cashman that game.
Abusing suction tackling, yeah, because that's like the most unsecure way to tackle. That's what you're taught not to do.
How else would you like me to tackle?
To
Wrap
hit
them
stick
up.
every single time.
If both your feet are off the ground, that's not wrapping up.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I just think your amount of dive tackles you got in that game with me is just ridiculous. That's what I would just like to say. And like, nobody breaks them. Like that's the thing. Is like nobody breaks them. You never miss. So it's like, Okay, like, dive on every single fucking person on your team. So do you have it on Burgess?
No.
Okay, well that was the one who did the most. So how the fuck did that work? Right? Come on, Andrew. I am super salty.
It's tackling, it matters.
Well, it's the difference between me getting fucking stuck in the red zone or scoring. I literally have less losses than you.
Jeez, averaging 10 yards a carry, I suck.
One loss can be the difference.
Hello.
I mean, one loss, two losses for that matter, are actually the difference between you being a 5 seed and a 1 seed. If you haven't been able to figure it out, I'm still not over it. I'm happier you're here, Andy, but I'm still mad.
I think you're mad at the wrong person.
Who am I supposed to be mad at?
Yourself?
No! That's not an option. Not an option. Nope, I did not suck that game. Like,
You didn't play good.
I did not play bad. I was like 13 of 15. I was like 13 of 15 at one point. Like, it was like, and I had no turnovers. Like, I don't know how else. You got a fumble on fucking Pitts. Like, okay, that's the one that turned the corner from me scoring to make it a one-possession game to you getting up by fucking 39. You had a pick that went up and over Pitts, which is ridiculous. You also said that was lucky, and that is lucky. I did use your catching. I literally like,
user catching doesn't work in this game. Come on.
It doesn't. Like, and height doesn't matter in the 4, which is truthfully not your fault. It's not your fault, but like that's just always been something that bothers me. And like I know we've had that conversation, but like the fact that 4.
I got tackled twice. What the frick?
No.
Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Left. You want me to open another one for you?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yes. I did it too quick. I should have got it out a little more.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, totally. Got any more brain busters? Alright, Sam, let's go out of here.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out close across the 45. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. This possession means so much for them.
I'm down by 9. Alright.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
How many games do we have left?
Like this week or rest of the year?
This week, I think like 5, 6.
No.
Keep it fucking home to wait for Justin fucking Robinson to tell me another state and then home and then
He's got to bring his wife to fucking work, and then he's got to get his kids ready and
Thank you.
couch cushion.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's always fucking something with that
At
fucking
least jump, bro. Come
fucking
on.
I can't. If the day ever comes, I'm not gonna say it will, but if the day ever comes where finally we have like enough to be like, get him the fuck out of here.
What?
For sure. Like where he won't be in from the start. I agree, but that doesn't stop Doug from being like.
No, who's talking right now? Is this Jesse? No, he should be booted next year, you moron. What do you mean?
Should.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Because it's Doug's little boy toy.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, make you're wide open, bro. Come on, how do you miss it? Give me a catch, bro. Come on.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Yo, turn that up. That fucking song is good.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's going to have another first down
That
as
one.
the tackle's made
Oh, that's
here
fine.
at the Bears 23.
Yeah.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign
Except for it's
him
cutting
to
in and out.
him
What the fuck?
and try and cover him before he gets going?
Pissing me off.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
Oh, I thought I had Terry Crews as inside linebacker. That would have been funny.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
Why is that funny?
Tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
All right, defense, bail me out.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute, they want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to do.
Oh my God.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
Don't you know about cutback lanes? Even I know about cutback lanes. Come on.
Carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
Yeah,
Where'd Swervy go?
And if you have the ball,
He hasn't been here the whole
they
time.
can't score.
No, he was here earlier when it was.
Carry, good pickup on first down.
He has been here for an hour. I'll say that.
You haven't even been in the chat an hour.
I've been in chat during this whole game.
5 now.
And the game's not over, so it's not an hour.
Game's over like in 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal.
Hey, Rami, your keys?
Timeout. That's going
High
to leave
five.
them with just 1 remaining here in this
Yay.
4th quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I need to stop here.
Yards remain on 2nd down.
I don't think I'm going to get it, though, because he's running it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it
Thank
on the
you.
ground. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 4th quarter, down to the final
Oh,
2
you're bringing your
minutes.
toys
We
now?
got a
Okay.
one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now with the play
And there's his
clock
last
down to 2,
timeout.
we're going to get a timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Oh, that was a pick. How do you miss it? That's a pick. Are you going for it or you're going to punt it? I would punt it if I was you, bro. I mean, then again, first down is over. Do you dare do a fake punt? Oh, well, if you do a fake punt, you deserve the game.
Bro, those fucking fake punt and field goals sometimes, like, legit work, like, a good, at least 25% of the time. Fucking AJ Oaks runs one on me every single game we play.
Oof. Man, this game is hella passing. We have a total combined of 150 yards in total for both teams.
Passing?
Passing.
Wow. Didn't know you guys knew how to air it out so much.
That's not a holding. How's it a holding if he can cut back? But oh well.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Come on.
Bring him down at the 20. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Given 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They were down to their final 2 plays. They needed something to get them started. That was the one.
And it was a big one indeed. And so now they get a chance to continue to go downfield. Let's see if they go for a big one here.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yay, he got a touchdown, even though that's a terrible pass.
They have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Well, I mean, I can't leave the
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Just like collapse and face.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
All right, now I'm up by 1. This is gonna be interesting.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And
he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and
That's game.
intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to get
Okay,
it
I won.
to the 43-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The fuck is that?
It does not sound bad.
Solid victory here for the men in blue, the New York
I was
Giants.
gonna say,
We talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there.
Not really.
The turnover battle, on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them this one is now planted.
You got your sword? Ow! Why are you hitting me with your sword for?
Very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Dude, I can't believe that either.
It's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7.
I mean, he's got a big contract though. That's probably why.
Against the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. Well, he's been having injuries the last like 2 years.
I thought he's 31.
I remember.
Saying so long, everybody.
He's like in the 30s right now.
Well, like I said, he's been getting hurt the last couple of years, so it's like I'm sure all that downtime probably isn't helping him either.
Did I have 1 or 2 tutties? I don't remember.
Somewhere smells like Teen Spirit before high pressure dance. Bitch! Play that shit again.
No, fuck off. Not really. I can just burp on command. Yeah. There we go. Damn
Or
sure.
burr. Love me some good burr.
Burr.
I'm gonna go grab beer myself.
Hey Google.
Dude, sounds like it's JR fucking giving it to somebody.
No, that's Nick that does that. I'm on those like old computer chairs that have wheels on them that don't really move.
No way a computer chair is making that noise.
I'll give this a solid 15. If it's not alive, yeah.
Why do I feel like this is going somewhere weird? This is going in a weird direction. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
See, you're just making it weird. Nobody ever thought it was going into a weird direction.
Shit, I guess that's fair.
Your mind is just elsewhere.
Haven't been late in a little while, man.
Oh, man. It's alright. It happens.
What, Todd's not giving it out anymore, or what?
What are we talking about? I wasn't even listening to you, almost.
Saying how I haven't been late in a while. You told me to ask you how that is.
See what you're doing. He said, also there needs some homeless, but whatever. I don't know, man. Just because I don't have to go for something, I don't take push on the road. You're counting fat, close, and ugly. I wouldn't say that either. Not high standards.
Not high ones.
Oh, I do.
Is she alive? Check.
How's that sound?
Dude, awesome. She was really hot.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That kind of hurts me though, because I'm in love with her.
I was waiting for that.
You can have it. I don't care.
Nah, bro, she did not want it.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, she gave it time of day. I mean,
Yeah.
I know her. You just said a lot of bartenders have to.
I need my hours.
You gotta flirt for money. Alright, Hooters.
Oh yeah.
Paid for tips.
If she was remotely even interested, she would have texted me. She didn't. She doesn't want me.
I didn't know if she did or not. I mean, could have gave it a day or two. I didn't know. I mean, maybe not right away. She's not the type to do that, but.
It's alright. It is what it is.
Just not that into you. That's the movie.
It's a shame, dude, because she was hot as shit.
Her boyfriend died like 4 months ago or something like that. My track it on
Oh, jeez.
That's a tough way to go. That's a
fair.
tough way to go.
I mean, she only dated him for, I think it was I'm dead. It was like 4 months, I think she was dating.
Yeah, I would